I was always shy ever since preschool. I just wanted to play with glitter, light a candle, pray. I went to this library. I would just play with glitter, light a candle, and pray. That's what my mother taught me. Went to all the churches that I could, every church. And in school, I didn't understand them really. I wanted to sing. I wanted to pray. I wanted to dance. I wanted to learn music. So much music in me. And no one understood me. I didn't understand why we sang the alphabet a million gazillion times. Same alphabet. I wanted to change it to scripture. Change the American alphabet. And no one understood it. No one. They're like, what? I just kept to myself. And I was like, why am I even in school? I don't even understand these people. A middle school, elementary, kindergarten, middle school, high school. I was like, I don't understand, my grade or anyone in this school. I just did not understand them. That's why I just kept to myself. I was like, I don't like any of these boys. Until 2000, when I met Tony Eagan in Times Square. I was like, how come I understand Tony Eagan immediately, in a second? I was like, I understood his hearing, his brain, his eyes. I just understood him in a second. But no one else. I still hear it. He goes, in the sea of people, millennium, 2000. He was the first one I ever understood. Not kidding. Holy God. I was like, what is this? And when I met him, he said, what's your name? He appeared out of nowhere. In his fleece, in his jeans, in his New Balance sneakers. He says, he's big. I'm so tiny, tiny Princess Amy Erica. I'm like, where did you come from? But how come I understand? I didn't understand anyone, elementary, kindergarten, middle school, high school, until I met Tony. I'm like, what is this? How come I understand Tony in a second and immediately? In a second. I didn't care how big it was. I just listened. I could tell, a doctor or something. I was like, I love this guy. I was like, I understand Tony. 2000. I was like, no one else ever, in my life, ever understood. But he was wearing his fleece, his jeans, his New Balance. He said, what's your name? I said, I'm Amy. He said, I'm telling you, how come I understand you better than anyone in my life? It was incredible. 2000, Jesus. Not joking, Holy Bible stuff. In a second. All my life I waited for, Tony Eagan. Not joking. And then, everyone was, kind of, making me go crazy. They were, coming after me. I was like, why are you doing this? I'm I kept to myself. I fell in love, with Tony. Why are they all, coming, mean to me? They're all mean, except Tony. He understood me in a second. And I met him on the street. I was like, how come he understands me? No one else, ever did. Since I was born. I was like, what is that called? I was confused. I was like, they're all, mean and evil. And I was like, I just want to talk to Tony, understand his hearing, his eyes, his brain, how he... I even do his face, still. When I said, ever since I kissed him, I do his face, Tony. like all my life. Oh my God. I don't know what else to say. Love America.